So today I'm making caramelized French onion dip. It's the first time I've made this. I scoured the internet and for recipes. They had numerous types, so I kind of looked through them and took what I thought was the best parts of those recipes and made it my own. So we will be going through that process today, and hopefully you'll get something out of this and you'll enjoy trying to make it yourself.
So this recipe is pretty easy. It's got chives, celery seed, thyme, onion powder, baking powder, a good Greek yogurt, some balsamic vinegar. I got 4 Spanish onions or yellow onions, and I'm going to have 4 cloves of garlic, or maybe it's 3 cloves of garlic. I found this neat little tool to mince my garlic. It crushes it and really does a good job. I like it better than my old garlic press. It's time to slice some onions. I love this mandolin. I can regulate how thick my onion slices are, and I also don't cry. I can cut a lot of onions and do it very well. Just going to be careful. The blade is really sharp. You can cut yourself. Now I'm going to add my baking powder. It was pretty compressed, so I stuck it in a mortise and pestle and got that mixed into my onions. And now I'm going to let it rest for 15 minutes. Now I'm going to cook my onions by steaming them for 15 minutes. Now I'm going to reduce my heat from high to medium to reduce the moisture and start caramelizing the onions. When I develop a little fond on the bottom of the pan, I add some water and just scrape it off. Once all my moisture is gone, I reduce the heat to low, and I just keep stirring to develop the caramelization. Once my caramelized onions have cooled, I start chopping them up to a fine paste, and then I add them to a bowl, and I'm going to start adding my other ingredients. Balsamic vinegar. So I've added my Greek yogurt. Now I'm going to add my dry seasonings. It looked a little dry to me, a little thick, so I'm going to add some sour cream. Give it a good mix, put it in a bowl, add some chives, and then stick it in the fridge for an hour, at least an hour.
Okay, today is football. We have the Patriots playing against the Houston Texans, and I've ready to serve the dip. We'll see how it tastes. It's good. I like it. It's sweeter than I thought it would be. I didn't use Vidalia onions. I used regular Spanish onions and put a little balsamic vinegar in it. And it's sweeter than I thought it would be. But it's tasty. I think I'm going to add a little salt and go from there.
So the reviews on the dip are in. It was not a big success. My daughter and my wife both thought it was too sweet, which I thought was interesting because some of the recipes call for using Vidalia onions. Some of the recipes call for putting sugar in the dip, and that would only have elevated the sweetness. I don't know what I could have done differently. Maybe not caramelize the onions as far as I did. Maybe not use the balsamic vinegar and used Worcestershire instead. On the fly, I added some chili powder, chili seasoning to this. I added some more salt. I added a little bit more onion powder to try to elevate the flavor to get past the sweetness. It got better, but it was still sweet. So as I move forward, I would recommend, if you like a sweet onion dip, this is for you. If you don't like a sweet dip, then don't try this. I am going to play with it some more to see if I can regulate that sweetness. Maybe if I add a little acid, some type of acid to it, that will reduce that sweetness. But overall, sometimes you're successful and sometimes you're not. That's just the way it goes. So still, try, have fun, and cook.